And oh, hold on. And action.
Well, Janet, welcome to Australia. Welcome to Countdown. I just want to put this to you. At 10 years old, Janet Jackson, with a very famous family, especially the brothers, what did you want to do at 10 years old?
At 10 years old, I wanted to become an actress. That was my first time.
Right.
Working on Good Times. It was my first acting job ever. And I never thought I'd get into singing again. Because after that, I knew that that's what I wanted to do.
So, I mean, like, also when you were 6, I mean, like, you've got a family that I mean, are so big, so successful. Are you shaping your own mind what you're wanting to do then? I mean,
when I was younger, before I got into the business, I wanted to be a horse racing jockey.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And I never thought I would be in the same business with my family until my dad asked me to when I was 7 years old if I would perform with my brothers and sisters. And then I said, okay. And that's how it all happened. How it all
were you
started.
frightened?
No.
No?
My very first night, I was a little nervous. And I remember Randy giving me that support, that confidence, trying to help put the confidence in me that I needed. And
well, how does a brother give you confidence? I mean, what does he say?
He was telling me that everything was going to be okay and don't worry and watch. After this first show, you'll be all right, because we would do 2 shows a night for 2 weeks in different cities, in each city. And it's the cutest thing when I think about it now, because I was only 7 and he was like 13 or 12, and he's trying to comfort me. And
right. So where did the acting side come in before we go on to your recording side? I mean, where did the actor come within you?
I didn't study it. To be honest with you, I don't know where it came from. Norman Lear, he asked me if I would like to play the abused child on Good Times. And I had a meeting with all the directors and the producers, and they wanted me for the part, and I got the part, and I never studied acting or anything. It's just something that was inside, I suppose.
It's all very well then, someone sort of saying, Janet, you've got the part in Good Time, and go out and act. I mean, how did you cope with that?
I don't understand your question.
No?
I don't understand your question.
Well, how did you cope? Sort of going, like they say, right, you're acting, and you go onto the set for the first time. I mean, with no training.
Oh, it was scary, because I was always used to having my family
around you.
Yeah, right next to me, beside me, and it was like being on my own for a minute. And but the whole cast and crew, they were like a family, and accepting me into the family as the baby, and it was so much fun. It was scary at first.
Right. Right. So you're a success in that, and then you go into a legitimate recording career in your own right, and you have the self-titled album. I mean, like, how did you approach that album? I mean, like, and who gave you the advice?
With the Control album?
No, the one before, Dream Street.
How did that come about?
Yeah. I mean, knowing that your family, I mean, like, they're successful in the recording business, that once this album's released, they're going to judge you as a Jackson.
Well, that wasn't my first album.
No, I mean, there was a self-titled album before that.
Yeah.
Right.
But with the Dream Street album, I guess I can only answer your question by talking about the very first album.
Right.
My father, what happened was my sister was recording an album, and I wrote a song for her album, and I sang on the demo, and I laid the track. And no one had ever heard me sing since I was 9 years old, and I was 14 at the time, and no one believed that was me singing on the demo. And My mother played it for my dad and all my brothers, and that's when my father asked me to sing. He said, how would you like to become a solo artist? And I said, well, I don't know if the public would really like my voice. And he said, oh yeah, they will. They'll like it. So I gave it a shot, and I recorded the album on my own without the help of any of my brothers or sisters, because I wanted to do it on my own. If the album was to make it, I wanted to know that it was because of me and not because my brothers had anything to do with it.
Right.
And it was successful for me. And I was very happy because I knew it was coming from me. And with the Dream Street album, my brother Marlon wrote a song for me on it, which was Don't Stand.
Yeah. Which I think is a great track, actually.
Thank you. Yeah, it really is. Really nice. And he wanted to write that song for me, put a song on the album.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it.
Well, I mean, like, when you're in a recording studio, I mean, like, as I say, I mean, you can't escape the fact that you're in Jackson. When you're listening to your album being put down, do you have many reservations about what's being done, how your voice sounds? And, I mean, do you go through a very nervous period when you're doing your album?
No.
No?
I don't go through a nervous period. There was a time when I just go in and I'd sing, but now I co-produced the album,
Right.
co-wrote. There was no nervous period for me. As far as everyone looking at me as being a Jackson, I want to establish my own identity. And I guess that's another reason why I didn't use them for the Control album.
Mm. Well, I was about to say, I mean, with the Control album, I mean, you've suddenly become, I mean, totally an artist in your own right. I mean, you could be Janet, I don't know, any name, you know, because, I mean, it's a great album. I mean, when you were putting it down, I mean, did you feel that this was going to be the album that could do that?
I knew that it was going to do well, but I didn't expect it to do as well as it is doing.
Mm.
There was a lot that I felt inside of me that I needed to express, and that's how the different songs came about, along with Jimmy and Terry.
Yeah.
But me writing the lyrics.
All right. I mean, like, What Have You Done to Me Lately, the first single off the album, did you have the choice in releasing that as the first single? Because when you listen to the album, I mean, there's so many tracks on it that could have been the first single.
It was very hard for us. We didn't know what was to be the first single. It was so hard to pick. We didn't know which one we should put out first. And John McClain, he's the vice president of the A&R department. He picked What Have You Done For Me Lately.
Right. All right. So then, I mean, it's not just a matter of making an album or a record. You then have to go in to do the video. And the videos, I mean, again, is great. I mean, it puts you as Janet someone, you know. How much say did you have in the video?
With What Have You Done For Me Lately,
Yeah.
I didn't.
No?
No, I didn't have that much say. Brian Jones and Pierce Ashworth, they directed it. It was their first video ever. The first thing they had ever directed. And I didn't really have that much to do with it, but with Nasty, I had a lot to do with it. And working with Mary Lambert, she knew from the gate that we were going to do it together.
Mm-hmm.
And we edited the video together, and she came over to my house. We got together on the concept and the whole thing. And with this video that I just finished yesterday, working with Julian Temple, we worked together on it, and I think it's going to be really nice.
All right. So who do you play to first? Like the album? I mean, like when it's completed, do you play it to your dad, your mum, your brothers, any of your brothers, or what?
Actually, I didn't play it for anyone.
No?
I didn't. John. I've been knowing John since I was 2 years old.
Right.
And he's like my big brother, and he's really close to the family. And he's the one who played it for my brothers, and they played it for my mother, and that's how they heard it, because I didn't play it for anyone.
Were you surprised how successful, like, No, I mean, the single, then the album. I mean,
I was really surprised and really happy.
yeah.
Because like I said before, I knew it was going to be successful, but I didn't know it was going to have this much success. And I'm really happy.
Well, I mean, like, I mean, I keep harping back to the success of your brothers, but I mean, here is this little girl who you suddenly see literally for the first time, I mean, on the worldwide scale, an actress, then, and does it very well, then a singer. And then, I mean, when you suddenly see these videos, it's a dancer. I mean, and you say, you had no training?
No. By working all the time when I was younger, I really never had any time for dance lessons or for vocal lessons or anything. And I never had any training.
So it's just all natural.
Yeah.
Do you have obviously then you have the ability, I mean, for dance, that you can pick up steps straight away?
Yeah, I love to dance, and it's something that I've always loved, and I would always watch Fred Astaire, Sid Charisse, Gene Kelly, Eleanor Powell, all of them when I was younger, and it's something that I've always loved.
All right, so out of the Control album, what is your favourite track? That's a terrible question to ask, I know, but
I don't have one favorite.
no?
No. What have you done for me lately? Nasty. You Can Be Mine. Pleasure Principle. Funny How Time Flies. Let's Wait a While. Pretty much the whole album. I don't have a favorite song.
All right, how hard has it been for you then to be a Jackson?
There are advantages and disadvantages. An advantage would be when I was into acting, I would never have to go out on calls. The directors would always want to have a meeting with me. I never had to audition for really anything. They knew that they wanted me, and I never really had to compete with the rest of the kids out there. The disadvantage would be friends. Choosing friends, whether they're being my friend for me or to get closer to my brothers or sisters.
Right.
And that's very difficult to try to be a good judge of character. And a few times I've been hurt by it. But if they are faking it, they can't carry that character on for long. The true personality comes out. And it does hurt, though.
Right. Knowing two of your brothers, Michael is very shy, almost introverted in many ways. Jermaine, I don't know, he's just so outward and sort of like, I mean, he's just an open sort of personality. Randy, I feel, is the same, I guess, you know. Where do you think your trait comes from? Because you've been a very strong-headed person and sort of, it's almost like since 10, 11, 12, 13, you've known what you want to do, you know?
Well,
and your mother, I mean, is just such a gentle person. Your father is very direct.
I've really never been that strong until Fame. And when I got married, that's what gave me a lot of strength. 'Cause I experienced so much. I learned a great deal from all of that. And a lot of people tell me I'm like my mother. Well, before then, I was really, really shy. Except for around my friends, I would get pretty loose and have a lot of fun. But I was really shy. And just by when I was married and working on Fame, it just opened me up a great deal.
Right. All right. With the success of this album, a major success, the obvious question from the public and from us and anyone else is, when can we expect to see you in concert?
Well, there was talk about me going out in the latter part of this year. And now they're talking about next summer.
Right.
So I'm just ready whenever they say they want me to come out. So it's pretty much up to A&M right now.
So what would we expect from you? I mean, as far as a concert is concerned, I mean, how would you put a group together and what would you expect from the group? I mean, how many members would you have in it?
I really don't know how many band members I would have. I would like to have a few dancers and just a lot of fun, just dancing and singing.
Well, thanks for the interview. I congratulate you because I would imagine, looking at it from my point of view, it would be awfully hard to be a Jackson. It would be terribly hard, considering the success of your brothers and Michael and Jermaine, to come out and your sister and to come out and sort of like another Jackson, another recording. But my God, you've done it, you know, and especially with Control because it is one of the albums for this year, you know.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's rolling and
Hi, this is Janet Jackson, and you're watching Countdown.
Very good. Right. Hi, this is Jen Jackson.
it's rolling.
Hi, this is Janet Jackson, and here's my current single, Nasty.
That one again.
Yeah.
And
Hi, this is Janet Jackson, and here's my current single, Nasty. I hope you enjoy it.
Right.
Hi, this is Janet Jackson, and here's my new single, When I Think of You. Enjoy.